You're listening to RIAcast, a podcast of the Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association. RIAcast brings together a variety of real estate entrepreneurs from all over the world to share tips and ideas. The core purpose of the Southwest Florida RIA is to help members become more profitable and successful through networking, education, and empowerment. Here are your hosts, Jeff Tamarello and Michael Lyons.
Hi, it's Jeff Tamburello. I'm the director of Southwest Florida RIA, broker owner of Steelbridge Realty, and a principal in a company called Venture Investment Partners. Here to talk about the July 2024 Lee County, Florida Foreclosure and Market Report. This chart shows you the total list pendants for Lee County, and this goes back to the beginning of the last financial crisis. While these two are definitely not connected, it's good to have this for perspective, particularly with the amount of people suffering from a nasty case of recency bias who want to associate everything with probably the greatest residential crash of all time. So it would be a wild and fun time and an opportunity to buy some amazing assets that would pay you forever. Personally, I don't think that we're going to replicate what happened before without some sort of a massive credit event. This chart shows going forward from 2015. If you ran a trend line, it would have it down. This one's from 2020 forward. This one would show a trend line going up. Now, bear in mind, you had about 2 years where you had basically an average of 18 filings a month. So most trend lines are going to look up. Right now, we were at 80 this month. There's just not enough foreclosures, in my opinion, to move the needle. This chart shows the pricing, the blue line, sales counts, the black line. It's good to watch this because it shows you the divergence of what happened. And the market is pretty clearly diverging like it did now, like it did then. But what's interesting was the impact of the credit event versus what the market is doing here. You've got a slowdown in sales counts. You've got pricing. Technically, I think you could call us in a correction. I think from the peak, we're down almost 6, 7%, 10%. Remember, real estate's all local. Comping a property in Fort Myers Shores versus the Renaissance is two different trends and two different sets of comps. So you always have to understand that. But we're definitely in divergence. But if you look, pricing was in a free fall by the point that we're at now, and pricing is holding on. And I think that's because the bias is different, and particularly we don't have a credit event right now. This chart shows the difference in the filings from then to now. These are a little bit off. This should be July, but we were in exponential growth. I mean, at the peak, at the point of where we are now. So bank foreclosures, honestly, bankers run markets up with loose liquidity and then drive them down, cleaning up their balance sheets. And it's been that way since time immemorial. So right now we don't have the bankers having to prune their balance sheets with foreclosures. And with that said, at this point, a nasty credit event and a global crash could change everything. We meet twice a month. Coming up on the 21st, we've got a topic, when your builders bail on you. This is going to be an interactive panel. I'm seeing a lot of strife in the construction industry and a lot of investors wondering how they're going to get their project finished. And some of these projects have been going on for over 2 years. Look forward to seeing everybody. If you have any thoughts or questions, you can leave a comment where you're watching this. Thank you.
This concludes this edition of RIAcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive our next episode. You can also subscribe at our website, www.swflreia.com. See you at a meeting soon. Please let us know if you have a suggestion for a future episode.